I'm back. I'm back. The Foid is back. No mic. Third time's a charm. This is gonna get 10k likes. This is gonna get me 50,000 subscribers. Hello? Sorry. It's not about the monetary gain. It's about the community. I know. I'm just trying to, get some people. Get some people for my dungeons. I do not hate incels.
Bro, what is this? Dog, what are you doing, bro? Like, dude.
Yeah. And I also want to say, listen, I also don't hate femcells. I also don't hate the Foids. I don't hate the Goyim. Okay? I don't hate, well, I don't know. But the amount of stuff that we're seeing, I mean, we saw this with, the Proud Boys.
I like white boys.
All these other people. It's all like a control mechanism. You go outside, most of the time these people don't really exist. And I know there's two things to be true at once. Go outside, the average person isn't like some extremist, some crazy person, right? But doesn't diminish the fact that these people are out there. Again, another but. These people aren't entirely evil, in my opinion. Knowing people that have been kind of coerced and conditioned into these spaces of like the manosphere kind of incel community, different things of like even the women, just all the I hate men stuff that's being perpetuated. It's just everybody has different circumstances, and we always forget that like past experiences exist. There's reasons why a lot of women will look at men and be like, I can't trust you, you guys always think this certain way, just generalizations, right? Same thing with the men on the other side. I can't trust women because of X, Y, and Z. I was raised a certain way. I was exposed to certain medias that tell me like time and time again, confirmation bias, certain things are true. And this is not me defending either side. I'm not trying to be one of those people who are like, actually, the manospheres are right. The femcells are like, I'm not doing that. I'm opening this up for discussion because I have not read the entire book yet, but I started reading Bell Hook's The Will to Change a couple months ago with my bestie. Hello, if you're watching. Shout out. I'm not gonna say your name because I don't know if you want your name to be said, but the couple of chapters that I have read, it's very eye-opening, and just the amount of people that I'm also seeing their response to this book, it's one of those books that I think everyone should read. Even if you don't identify as a feminist or you don't really consume that kind of literature. I don't either. I just got it because, again, my bestie. She was like, hey, I've been meaning to read this. And I was like, you know what? Sign me up. It sounds interesting. And I love it. I gotta keep reading it. But again, if you haven't read it, I'll put a thing up here. Check it out. The more that you realize, like, all of these people that have so much hate towards you, they're just deeply flawed, and you're both not seeing things from each other's perspectives. Because I've interacted with people who have been racist, who have been all these certain things, xenophobic, the whatever you want to call it, just a bunch of isms, right? And the more that you talk to them, the more that you see, okay, they were kind of conditioned to believe this, and they just want something to fight for and to believe in that makes them feel validated. That's kind of what it is at the end of the day. all the white people who are very like proud of their heritage and kind of like owning slaves. There's two different things, like proud of your white heritage and then owning slaves. Very two different things. It's not all white people own slaves, but that's a different video topic. Okay. There's a lot of beliefs that people hold because they feel like their identity is at stake, because they form their identity around certain things that other people, it's not that important at the end of the day. You'll have people who are on welfare, you'll have people who are struggling to get by or have unchecked physical ailments, mental ailments, and they put all those things on the back burner, even their passions, their children, to fight for something that they believe in wholeheartedly because somebody else in a higher position told them that that was important and that it was at stake and they have to fight for it. Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm spitting right now. And I know there's only gonna be like low-key 10 people who watch this, but like, you know what? Real recognize real. I see you and you see me. And it's just recognizing this, and then if you interact with these people in real life, I know a lot of them are just on the internet because that's where they feel safest to talk about these things. Instead of arguing with these people in the comments, because that does nothing, that does absolutely nothing, even in real life, instead of arguing, you turn it into a debate, into an opportunity to learn from each other and have that open dialogue. Because sure, yes, they're incorrect. Yes, they could be harming other people, which is, I do not condone that, obviously. This is just about like beliefs. I know beliefs turn into certain actions, but my whole thing is when you catch the problem, kind of like how we're doing now, what I'm seeing, a lot more people are talking about the whole looks maxing thing in the manosphere, the whole anti-woman dialogue that they perpetuate, just all this stuff. And even with the like radical feminists, I'm seeing the same thing. A lot of people are bringing up the Bell Hooks book. A lot of people are discussing how you can't, there's no room to be one or the other side of the spectrum. You have to land in the middle at the end of the day because things are so complex. There's so many different nuances and circumstances for every individual. And that's a lot of the times that people forget. Yeah. I guess that's it. Yeah, I mean, just share what you want in the comments. Keep the conversation going. Talk to your friends, talk to your family. Me, myself, I've had a family member who was very involved in the manosphere for, I would say, about like a year. And while I wasn't this locked in, I would have arguments about his beliefs with him frequently. Because I was also kind of like hard stuck in defending my side, which I still kind of am, but more to the point of like, I know what I believe and I can't push my beliefs onto other people. I just need to share space with someone so there can be a moment of learning and a moment of trying to understand each other. Because that's all you can do at the end of the day. And that's all that we kind of are supposed to do at the end of the day. We're not supposed to hurt each other over our beliefs. We're not supposed to impeach and engross, I forget the right word, our beliefs onto other people, because it's not genuine. If you're conditioning people to believe a certain thing, it is not genuine. It is not what's supposed to happen. And it might take years, it might take months, it'll take time for people to kind of realize, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these people, maybe there is some validity to what they are saying. But of course, you're not going to see this on your Instagram, on your Twitters especially. You're not going to see this because hate sells. Obviously, dog. If you were a person in power, what would you do to make your life prosperous and that you could do anything you wanted and no one would really care? you would just give the people things to be mad about and distractions, distracting them with their own people so they can't form communities together.
Certified side nigga secret.
Don't get me started, okay? Like, because I see so many people just arguing with people online too at that. Like, go outside. The average person is not that bad. When's the last time you talked to your neighbors? When's the last time you said hi to that nice old lady at the grocery store? When's the last time you saw an old man and you were like, hey, what's up? Nice beard. When? Give me the time and the date. You can't. You can't. Okay? Twitter is not your community. Reddit is not your community. For a time being, sure, it can be. And when you're away from real people. But you need to go outside, bro. You need to go outside. So yeah, I don't hate incels. I don't hate femcels. I don't hate anybody. Okay? Unless you're actively like a Ted Bundy kind of nigga. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with that. But if you just have like certain thought patterns and you know, we can change that. We can, you know, have some conversations. Why do you think there's so many of those documentaries coming out, those YouTube videos about people who were ex like Nazis, ex extremist, ex like X, Y, and Z, and they changed their ways because they realized, oh, it's not that deep. And when you realize that we're not supposed to be angry at each other, we're supposed to be angry at the people who are constructing all of this stuff for us to be angry, you lock in and you start to love everyone around you. Even the person that maybe, I don't know, bullied you in high school, who cares? Okay, it depends what they did, but like, it's not that deep. And that was how many years ago? So, and I also, if anyone from my elementary school is watching this, hi, I'm sorry I was weird in elementary school. But aren't we all? But I was kind of extra weird, and I apologize. Yeah, but just start loving each other. You know, if you see someone trying to rage bait you on Instagram, don't fall for it. And if you fall for it, it's fine. Just, you know, learn from your mistakes. Keep going. Don't get mad at people in traffic, too. Like, what are we doing here? If someone's driving like a fool, let them get out of their way. Just let them, you know. And if someone's not turning left at the advance, relax. 80 times out of 100, you're still gonna get through. Relax, okay? That's all I have to say. Love thy neighbor again. If you see me in public, what's up? Anyways, yeah, that's it. I love you guys. Keep tweaking, but tweak with love, okay?
For real. Something wrong with this nigga, bro.
Yeah. Good things are coming to all of us. Affirm in the comments. Love you. I'll see you next time.